is Mother's Day in Ireland and in the UK. And oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Elle, twice in the one day. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. Elle, I was just saying, this is the first time I'm doing the live on the laptop rather than on the phone, and it's so much better. So I'm glad I did this. I didn't get to schedule the live meditation today. It's been a busy week, so I appreciate you hopping on and knowing the time and being present and being here. And as always, it's recorded in the background as well. So thanks for joining us earlier on, Elle. We did a live with my dear sisters, Kira in Northern Ireland and Leanne in Oregon, where the three of us are hosting a retreat in Northern Ireland in July, bringing the energies of Bridget and Maca together in the north of Ireland. That's a whole other story, and there's a live that you can replay later on. But here we are. Yeah, thank you. I saw you there. Thanks, Elle. Happy you're here too. And here we are, and we're in the middle of March already. As I said, it's Mother's Day here in Ireland and in the UK. And it's really interesting that Mother's Day is not the same in countries around the world. I know that in Denmark, a dear friend of mine was telling me that Mother's Day is on the 1st of May, and it's always on the same date. And in the States, let me know when it is, if you guys know. In Canada, it's really interesting that it's a separated thing, whereas Father's Day seems to be the same day all around the world. So there's a sense of, yes, we have multiple opportunities to celebrate Mother's Day on the planet, and perhaps it would be more potent if we all celebrated it on the same day, you know. So here we are, and it's Mother's Day in Ireland and in the UK, and so there's everybody on the islands celebrating mothers today, whether we're mothers of children or whether we're mothers of animals or projects or books or our own hearts. And in my mind, we really, yes, we honor the mothers that birthed us, but we also honor our inner mother, whether we're in a male or a female body. Thanks, Elle. Oh, wow. And what day is that, Elle? Whether we're a male or a female body or gender neutral, we all have the ability and the capacity to mother. And to mother ourselves feels really important right now as well. 10th of May, lovely date. Nice Taurus energy. Beautiful. Welcome, Iona. Welcome, PJ. Thanks for joining. Yes, so this mothering of ourselves and opening up to the energy of the universal mother. Interesting, you should ask that question. You are such a fairy. It's tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. Thank you. Yes. I was born the day before St. Patrick's Day, and yeah, I suppose bringing the feminine in before Patrick. Yeah, thank you so much. Anyway, regardless of that, it's very potent. time. I really felt a shift in the energy today. I think we mentioned before, being in the winter, that energy of just being still and not taking action and just, yeah, being still has lasted all through the winter, but up to now, I've never felt that this long before. You know, maybe February, it was coming out and taking action in February, but it's been, hi Bernie, excuse me, welcome. It feels like it's been a very long winter, and it feels like with this fire horse energy of this year, we've had to stop and graze and just be grounded in the earth, in the fields, and gathering our energy in stillness, because it feels like after the equinox, we're like, we're off. Yeah. So it's interesting. You asked the question there about St. Patrick's Day as well, Elle. There's a great sense of celebrating Irishness and what it is to be Irish, and the Emerald Isle and the Emerald energy, and how St. Patrick's Day has given us and the whole world a reason to go green and tap into the Emerald heart energy of what it is. It's like Ireland is celebrated. It's changing. Every town in Ireland will have a St. Patrick's Day parade that is populated by everybody in that town in some way, celebrating communities, local groups, sports groups, etc. And everybody has that chance to come out and be creative in what is on display, let's say, as part of the parade. That's beautiful. And then there's lots of drinking. There's lots of Guinness. And I think it might be changing. But up to recently, it's been very much, everybody has just like drowned the shamrock, so to speak. And I think it's that way in a lot of places in the States. It's still very much that way. And it's a reflection of how we have, as Irish people, have called on alcohol to drown our sorrows and to ease the pain. Hey, Kate, thanks for being here. So I think when Bridget's Day came along, it's bringing in this balance in the feminine. And now with Mother's Day so close to Patrick's Day, maybe it is an opportunity for us to mother those old wounds, the pain of the past, the traumas that the generations have experienced. And maybe that's going to come through in the meditation later, we'll see. Interesting. And so there's a shamrock, L, and there's a 4-leaf clover. And it's interesting the difference, because the shamrock is 3 and it represents the triple aspect of whatever the triple aspect means to you. For me, it means many different things. Yes, and the triple spiral, exactly. Definitely. And the 4-leaf clover is associated with good luck. And I think the two get confused as well. Definitely. The Fae. I love that. I'm just going to read that out. Tuning in, seeing how the clover may have been reintroduced as a technology for the Fae to return through. Do you know, with the leprechauns and the rainbows and the pot of gold, that's very alive at this time as well, isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. I encourage anybody who's here to check out Elle's Substack, because they are such they are such a beautiful resource into all of the realm of the fae, of the fairies, the elves, etc. Elle has done so much research on all this, so please check Elle out. But we're here to meditate. we could spend this whole live talking about Ireland and St. Patrick, but that's maybe for another day. Also, just want to mention Celtic Soul, and yeah, that's going to be coming online more. I did some conversations on TV, new reality TV, with some amazing holders, keepers of what it is to be Celtic, to have a Celtic soul and their unique expression of that. So just a heads up, that's going to be relaunching soon. It actually launched on St. Patrick's Day last year. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'll be sharing on the Substack about that. Yeah, you're welcome. I love your work, Elle. Thank you. So let me know how you're all doing, because I've been doing a lot of meandering. But thanks for asking the questions. Let me know how you're all doing, so we can bring that into the meditation for whatever wants to come through. And obviously, with Mother's Day, there's obviously going to be an element of that coming in. But I would love to hear from you all. How you are. How's the energy for you today? Even though it may not be Mother's Day where you are. How is this 15th of March, Sunday, 2026 for you? And while I'm waiting for your comments, so just take a breath. And I'll share. How my day started was my granddaughter coming running into my room, like literally after waking up, obviously out of a dream. Nana, my sister's in trouble. She doesn't have a sister. My sister's in trouble. She's in the jungle and the tigers are about to get her, and I need to get on my bike and we need to go and we need to help her. And she was referring to one of her little friends in the preschool. And I just thought, wow, hi Lena, let's go with this. She was so animated. It was so alive in her, this dream, that I had to go with it. We had to get dressed. We had to fuel up and have some breakfast beforehand, before setting off to the jungle on her bike to find her friend and the tiger. And it was absolutely magical. It was just pure joy of the innocence and feeding that dream and the imagination. She's 5, so it's really starting to come alive now. And then I've finished the day, it's 8 o'clock here now, 8:15. The day finished with myself and my daughter cooking dinner together, and me handing over the creativity to her, which she really needed. And the 3 of us sat down and had a gorgeous dinner before I joined here. So I'm feeling very nourished, and yeah, really feeling the mother energy and what it is, and how the mother energy can really, in its unconditional form, can really heal and nourish all that is. Beautiful, Celia. Thank you. Focusing on being a light in your corner of the world during these difficult times in the States. Thank you so much for that, Celia. Yeah. And that's why we're here again, to fill our cup and to reinforce our light. Anybody else want to share before we jump in? Thanks for sharing, Celia. It's so lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining. And as I said, this is my first time doing the live on my laptop rather than on my phone, and I'm really excited. It's so much easier. I can see so much more. So yeah, great. Shall we begin? And let's see where the meditation wants to bring us. So you're all very, very welcome. And thank you again for being here. Let's take a few deep breaths. Get comfortable in our chairs, in our seats, wherever we are. Breathing in, breathing out. Closing our eyes. Coming into our inner realm in this shared space that we connect across time and space together in this moment, in this one moment. And as we sit here, as we breathe in and out, we might imagine that our breathing is synchronizing, that our heartbeats are beating as one. Let's just take a moment to drop into silence, connecting with our heartbeat, adjusting our body, making sure we're comfortable as we arrive into a sacred space of connection and presence and heart. So just checking in with your body and making sure that there's no tension. As you breathe in and out, perhaps breathing deeper right into your belly. And as you breathe out, just allow any tension to fall away. Inviting your body to relax into the present moment. Noticing anything that might be on your mind. And as you focus on your breath and the sensations of your breath and the sensations of your body, whatever might be on your mind can fade into the background. As we bring more awareness to what is in this moment, present sensations, breath. Let's imagine that we're dropping our energetic roots down into the earth now. Connecting in with the Great Mother. Dropping our roots down into the heart of Sophia. Taking a deep breath, releasing, connecting. Allowing your energy to really drop down into the earth, into the arms of Sophia. And her emerald heart in this moment. I have a sense that her heart is very multidimensional. But let's imagine that in this moment is the emerald ray that she chooses to connect us with. And this emerald heart ray is available and luminous and powerful, and is available to all of us to connect into, and to call up through our roots, connecting in with our own emerald hearts. And taking a deep breath in and out as you make this connection. Allowing that emerald heart energy to radiate out from your heart. And allow it to fill your body. So you become a radiant emerald beam of light. And along with the emerald heart of Sophia, I sense the emerald ray holders and keepers, the light beings who are here to assist us on the planet at this time. welcoming them in and thanking them for holding this space with us. And just recognizing that we're here in this space together, this shared space. And perhaps let's imagine that as we connect our roots down into the heart of Sophia, that we are meeting each other through this heart. And that in our connections, in our various places in the world, on the earth, that we can weave an energetic basket, container of our emerald hearts, breathing in the absolute energy of love. And we might sense that we become stronger as we connect in together. Whether you're here live or whether you're listening back to the recording, knowing that you're welcome and you're adding to the tapestry here as we weave our roots in the emerald way, the heart of love, held by the beings of light and by Sophia. And as we create this container, we might imagine that this container radiates a luminous energy of absolute love, this beautiful emerald ray. Taking a deep breath in, releasing, and let's call forth any of our ancestors who may have experienced a lack of love or just circumstances that didn't lend themselves to unconditional love and mothering. Let's call them into this container and let us radiate our love to all of these ancestors with deep gratitude for all they have been through, for all they carried. Bathing them in our love and this light. Feeling the strength of the container and each other. The heart of Sophia, our own hearts, and the hearts of our ancestors. to allow any residual pain or trauma or experiences to just dissolve into this light. I'm just feeling the relief, the sense of release, and the sense of love, and the gratitude. Honoring all of our ancestors and offering them the opportunity to be free of the burdens that may have weighed them down. And in doing that, we free ourselves from these burdens, from our DNA. Released to the light. And there's a sense of golden threads that weave through from the heart of Sophia, from the Emerald Ray, the golden heart, hearts of gold. Through our roots into our hearts, filling any spaces in our DNA from what has been released. And witnessing our ancestors radiating in this golden light. And we honor you. Thank you. And let's send the intention out for anybody connected to this land of Ireland in any way. Many ancestors around the world through many generations. That they receive this golden light and this emerald ray, and our deepest gratitude for all that has sprouted forth from this land. and for all that is sprouted forth from every part of the world. Let the emeralds and the gold and light of the earth ripple through every land, every being. Let all past trauma and pain be healed in love and gratitude and deep honor. May it be so. And calling on the beings of light who are with us to continue our intention, to allow it to ripple out for as long as it's needed. And a deep bow to everybody here, everybody who tunes into this meditation. Thank you. I really sing the ancestors with much love and gratitude. And bringing our awareness to our roots and the connection to the emerald heart and the heart of gold of Sophia. Thank you. Infinite gratitude to Sophia, the Great Mother, and gently releasing our roots and drawing them back up slowly, releasing our container, drawing these roots back up to our feet. And just checking in on your own energy now. Taking a few deep breaths into your belly and releasing. And just gently beginning to move your fingers and your toes as we re-emerge from the meditative space. Re-engage. Just checking your body, allowing it to move whatever way it needs to move, and stretch. And whenever you're ready to gently open your eyes. Welcome back. And thank you so much for participating and shining your light. Many blessings. And yes, Elle, thank you for sharing. Yes, our mere ancestors and ancestors. Yes, and that's too hard a word for me to say right now. The female version. And the Atlantean ones as well. For sure. Thank you. Let me know how you're doing. If you can bring your energy back, allow your fingers to do the sharing through the comments. Just want to check that you're all okay and you're all returned into this shared space in a safe way, and thanking the beings of light who held us too. Thank you, everybody. You're welcome. Thanks, Hal. I just want to make sure that everybody's back before we go. And I just want to check in on your experiences as well, if you'd care to share in the comments. If you can manage, it felt quite deep as well. So I just want to make sure. I know that on Substack, when you arrive, when you come into the space, it notifies me that you're here, and obviously if you comment, but then if you leave, I don't know, and it doesn't, the numbers don't change. So it says that there's 11 here live now, but I don't know if that's still the case. Oh, great. So I don't really know if I'm talking to myself unless you actually comment. Thank you. Thanks, Celia. Yes, me too. I felt a really beautiful connection to everybody here too. It felt, I was really imagining that container too. I really felt that. Very beautiful. Yeah. Thank you, Celia. Very powerful indeed. Interesting, given the timing of what's present right now and what we're celebrating. And as you said, Celia, with everything that's going on in the world, and particularly in the States as well, like so much challenge, but I feel that the more we choose to really focus on the light, the more that will ripple out, and we are really manifesting miracles in this space, and with our ability to hold that light, because the light is getting stronger. There's no doubt about that. Oh, thank you, PJ. Thank you so much. The light is getting stronger, and with the light getting stronger, we have more power in what we choose to call forth, particularly when we're together. And there was 11 of us, which is such a powerful number as well, knowing that it's rippling out far beyond what we could do individually. Our collective intentions are really what's needed right now. I'm really experiencing that in my own life and feeling the depth of being held in transitions and challenges. And we just need more of that medicine in the world for all of us and for each other. So I really appreciate you all being here and creating this container together and being part of this community on Substack with me. So thank you so much. I forgot to mention, it came to me during the meditation. I forgot to mention that today I got to experience the relics of Saint Teresa in my hometown, and her parents. It's very interesting. There was an exhibition in my hometown over the course of 5 days, and today was the last day, and I'd completely forgotten about it. And when I got there, they were packing everything up, and I got to have the cover of the relics taken off. It was in a glass case, and it was like a personal audience, a personal connection with the relics of Saint Teresa and her parents, which felt very miraculous and magical. And I had my hand placed over the glass where the relics were, and I felt such a powerful tingling in my fingers. I felt very blessed, very moved by the connection. So maybe Saint Teresa was coming in here as well. Who knows? Hi Siobhan, thanks for joining. We're actually finished the meditation, but thanks for hopping on. So yeah, the energy of the rose and the miracles. Hi Noemi. Thanks for joining. I love when people join just as I'm about to finish, but I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to share the playback, and I think I might share the video because I'm recording this on the laptop rather than the phone, and normally I just share the audio recording of the meditation, but we'll see. What do you guys think? Should I share the video, or should I just share the audio? Because the reason I don't share the video is because it's just me, and I have my eyes closed, and a lot of the time we're in silence, and for me that's not very it's not a very interesting video to share. It's more for the audio. What do you guys feel? I'd love your feedback. Yeah, and there's 13 of us now. The video rather than the audio, Noemi. You are in for a treat for sure with this meditation, and in the playback. I'm definitely going to share I normally share the audio. Maybe the video too. Okay, Siobhan. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Elle. We get to share. Okay. Thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, okay. That's quite unanimous. And okay, really. I know when I'm here, but looking at myself and knowing that I'm, out there with my eyes closed. Anyway, okay, I'll just get out of the way. Thank you for your feedback. Appreciate it. Now I'm all self-conscious. Goddamn head. You pulled me out of it now. Thanks so much. No, but seriously, thank you so much for being here. And oh, thank you, Elle. Appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, PJ. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Elle. Thank you so much. Well, we'll be here again on Sunday. There's a slight possibility that I won't be here this Sunday, but probably 80% chance I'm here every Sunday. And sometimes some things come up that mean that I'm not. However, it is a lovely day, and it is I'll try and make it possible. Yes, exactly, Elle. It's a very powerful time, and it's the 22nd, and 22 is an interesting and powerful number. Very powerful energies with the excellent equinox, which is coming up. So Many equinox blessings to you all. It really feels like we're really shifting into a very, very powerful portal this week. Yeah. So I will put up a link to the scheduled live for next week. And if you subscribe, you will get that automatically and you can pop it in your calendar. So I'll see you next week. That's that answered. Whatever I'm doing will have to wait. This is more important. So I really appreciate you all joining. As I said, thanks so much and have a beautiful week. Many blessings and thank you for being here in your light. See you next week. Take care. Bonati to you too, Siobhan. Many equinox blessings.